Hello, my name is Carlos Herman. I'm a freshman at Boise State University. Go Broncos. I was born in Guatemala City, Guatemala. I was raised in an orphanage for the first 4 years of my life. And fortunately, by the tender age of 5, I was adopted by my family and we moved to Wisconsin, moved to the United States in a city called Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's a couple hours north of Chicago. I grew up in a very Catholic dominated family, which I loved. I was an altar boy, a lector. I grew up in parochial school my whole life up until college, basically. And after high school, I did a lot of missions work in Montana for the Roman Catholic Church. For my thesis statement, I wanted to emphasize the hero's journey that's very illicit in Greek and Roman mythological texts, such as Virgil's the Iliad, Homer's Odyssey, as well as Xenophon's Anabasis. And I want to talk about a man's purpose, his foundation, right? The foundation and purpose, as well as his resilience in pursuing those end goals of moral virtue, even through suffering and pain. And a movie that I really love that really encapsulates this idea is The Dark Knight, starring Christian Bale. Obviously there's Bruce Wayne, the real life character, but then by night he's the Caped Crusader, the Dark Knight, Batman. And what I love about this is Bruce Wayne lost his family at a young age. His parents were murdered right in front of him. So all the way up until his young adult life, he has to contemplate these deep wounds of having his most beloved, everything that's he's ever known in life stripped away from him. And what I love about Bruce Wayne, Batman, The Dark Knight, is that he turns that pain and suffering into an end goal of saving Gotham, of protecting Gotham, of being the knight that saves and protects Gotham. He not only has the purpose in his life, those strong principles that he follows, but he has the resilience to say, you know what, this is my end goal: justice, saving Gotham, protecting Gotham, having self demand in myself, that self control, and pursuing that relentlessly through all trials, through all pain, through all suffering. And so for me, a big goal in my life is not only to have those strong building blocks that are my foundation, but during times of adversaries, during times of struggle, I'm able to be resilient and to pursue those goals, whether it's my career goals, whether it's spiritual goals, whether it's goals for the greater good, to do it consistently, and to be successful. And that's why I am encouraged by Bruce Wayne and Batman's ability to not only have a purpose driven life, but to have the consistency and resilience to follow those end goals and ultimately to save Gotham.